Hello, my name is Puran Rijal and this is my video for phishguard, and this is a web page that teaches people about phishing and it also keep them safe online. And this is built using a Flash, Genja 2 and MySQL for my ST5041 CMD project. So in this video, I'll show four things mainly: the main feature, how login session work in the project, the security features and how the app is built. Now I'll go through the open the terminal here and I'm to run my project here by python run.py, and here my server is running and I'll go through it in browser. Here is my project and I'll log in first. Login is my name and here is my project. Now first let me start up the project. I will let me go to the main feature here, phishguard. That phishguard does not say safe or unsafe. It tells about the it tells different thing about it and it explains why, so the user can actually learn something about it. And let me enter my features here. This is my lesson page. Here user can learn about phishing, and we can learn about phishing. We can enter into the project and we can click like or leave a comment here. We can click here like and we can leave a comment here. Comment is pasted. So if I click like and comment here, it update right away without reloading the page. Now, let me enter into the URL scanner here. Let me enter into URL scanner here, and I'll scan the safe URL here first, and it's with the explanation here. The URL appears safe, no major phishing sign detected. And if I enter the unsafe scanner here, type URL here, that it say the high risk and score 65, and it show the missing https and suspicious keyboard detected, verify and possible type of squatting detected. So it takes along with the scanning the URL, it explain that why it is safe and unsafe. Now let me enter into the email header analyze here, and this tool check a email header. It looks at SPF and DKIM record, and also check the urgent or scary language here, which is very common in phishing email. And now I'll paste the uh, email header and analyze one with the example here. This email is sent from I received from my friend, and I will analyze this email and it so the detail here. And after analyzing, it show the no significant and red flag detected in the email. Now let's enter into the phishing quiz here. And here is the quiz, and it tests what the user learned and give a score with the explanation. And I've done a quiz, and after submit a quiz, it provided the explanation here. I acquired 78.6, and in 14 question I acquired 11 question, and it explained with the note. It explains why the answer is true and why the answer is false. And now here the another feature is threat reporting here, that the user can also report a phishing link they find, and I'll submit the link that I find during the URL scanner here. This is the link, and also with the description here and the tries to full user. And after submitting this report, and the report is submitted to the admin here, and during logging here I log in as a admin. After logging as a admin here, I have a user management function here. I can delete the user, I can edit the user, and in the manage lesson here, I can edit the lessons also, and I have the full function of it. And in admin panel, we have the four users login in this web page at lesson 13 question for pending report and URL screen also. And in quiz section, I can delete a quiz here. I can edit a quiz. Yeah, this is the admin function of this project. So let's see something about logging and session management here. Here, let me registration, and I'll try to registration with the email that already exists, and I'll submit it here first. Here I have this email login, and I'll see it. that the email already exists. That is because it is important because it stops the same email from being used twice, so that every account is stay unique. And if you log in with the unique email address, there the login features, registration features work here. Yeah, security was really important in this project. So let me show the main security features here. That the first one is password hashing. The first password, they are never saved in plain text. Here you can see the password hash function. There the password are never saved in the plain text and they get hashed. So even I can see a user's real password in the database. And another is that SQL injection. Here, if I injected with the SQL query here, if I injected SQL query here, that that it just felt like a normal wrong password. This is because the user uh, it is because the app user self parameterized query. Here another features security feature is cookie management. Here the session cookie also have a safety setting. Only the HTTP only stop JavaScript from reading it, and the same site stop it being sent to the other website. Here you can see in the function, and it protect against two common attack. Now let me explain the how the app is built. It follow the pattern called MVC pattern, and here the code is split into the three part. Here route handles the web address and check login first. Controller handles the logic in database layer, handles saving and reading data safely. The backend is also split into seven smaller part called a blueprint. Here the backend is also split into the seven part, and I choose a flax because it is simple and light and perfect for the project in this size. And also I use a PyMySQL directly instead of the bigger database tool to keep things simple. And also I have used the Git. I also use a Git from the start. Here's my commit history. Here's my commit history showing the setup, then the database, then login, then feature, and then security improvements. To conclude, phishguard is a secure web that is a phishing awareness and give a user simple tool to check a suspicious link and email. And I covered here the main feature, logging in, session handling, the security step I used, and how the app is structured. Something I would still like to improve are two-factor login and full CSRF protection on every form. And then my full code is in on a GitHub, and the video link is in my Reddit file, and I'll upload this in a YouTube. Thank you for watching.